How you doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, apologies for it being so long, but I have been on it again. My bad. But we need to get some car stuff done because these two sheds have been neglected for the past couple of weeks. We're daily in the Skyline. As you know, it's on day 45. Skyline's a new daily. Not even hardly used the Honda. It's just been sat there since I fitted the seats. Not even test drove the thing with the new seats in. See how comfy they are and how the upholstery is. Bolstering, you know, holds you in. But today I need to fix some stuff on the Skyline because we got some just some random rattles and leaks and stuff like that we need to fix. Obviously the car was built engine, so we've had the engine in now for I don't know how many thousand miles, quite a few, and you know, little niggles come up when you've been daily in it. What it is basically, I figured out, I wonder what something was rattling in the inside. It sounded like under the car when I was driving it. And it's getting louder and louder and louder. And what I realised it was the handbrake cables going back to the going down to the rear wheels, the hard cables basically. They are rattling in the middle of the car somewhere, like loud. So I need to find them where they're rattling and just like cable tie them up or something like that, or find somewhere to screw them to the car. We'll figure it out. But I need to get into the car. So I've got the ramps out. I'll reverse it up there, crawl into the car and see if I can sort that for the first thing. And then, what else we've got to do? Loads of little bits, and also we need to mess around with the Civic. Don't know if I'm doing that on this video, maybe I'll do a separate video with the Civic. Maybe I'll just do Civic and Skyline in one video today. Let's see what happens. Okay, first things first, what was annoying me, every time I start the car you get a squeak from the power steering belt. Oh, alternator belt, sorry. So I've just tightened that up again. I seem to do it every couple of months. It slowly loosens off somehow, but I've tightened it up again. Hopefully it stops squeaking now. So that's one thing ticked off. Look at our catch can as well. I need to check that. Either it's faux or it's just the vapour coming out of here going drop down. But I'll take it out, see if it's faux. I mean, it's got a little gauge on the side, but it's so dirty. Can't even see it, so I'll just take the thing out and have a look, see how much stuff we got in there, if anything at all. I think it's just leaking out through the top, but we'll find out. But yeah, I've done the power steering now. Start out, reverse up the ramps. Here we go. Open sesame. Where's my key fob? WD-40 the doors as well because they're all crusty. But what I'll do as well, I'll show you. If you do fit GTR style front wings, or even the, you know, any old fiberglass aftermarket wings, make sure you fit your you know, your wheel well things, plastic, I don't know what they're called now, but you know what I mean, because obviously see there's a big gap. Oh, you can't really see it, can you see it? Yeah, there's a gap there. So all the dust, all the water and all the gunk from the road flies up into your doors here, look. So we need to clean that quite often. Well, if you drive it in the winter anyway, if it's in the summer you're fine. Drive it on dry days only. Why can't I talk? So yeah, I need to clean all this out and WD-40 these hinges because they are a bit squeaky. And I've got the inner wheel lining, which I will fit, but not today because I'm bothered. Yeah, just a quick one. If you're doing all this stuff, it's good to know, isn't it? Right, start the car, see if it works. And hopefully we don't get no squeaks. Turn the immobiliser off. There we go. Alright, let's get under there. Hopefully it's quite an easy fix. I can't even remember where the bloody handbrake cables run down. See, I took all the handbrake cables out and then refitted them all when I restored the car, but this was many moons ago. Let me get under there and show you. Found them. They're literally just underneath the prop here, look. Which, the weird thing is though, they're all attached how they should be, you know. I haven't boshed it. Nothing looks like it is wobbling. They're all bolted in as they should be. I don't know what its problem is. Why is it so rattly? Unless it's this. Unless it's this rattling. Can't be. There won't be that much movement. Oh, what's that? I think that's it. That stupid thing there. I'll just chop that metal off or like bolt that on somewhere. Maybe it's just that going. That's stupid doing it. I cable tie a bunch of stuff up, see what happens. Right. I didn't record a lot of it because you can't really see out. And it's quite tight under there. But I cable tied the, well basically the loom going to the gearbox. That was rattly a bit, so I'll cable tie that to the side of the gearbox so that won't wobble anymore. Done the you see the brake, handbrake cables there. Done some there, I've done some right by the prop on top, you can't really see from here. But yeah, hopefully that's just it, and that'll stop all the rattling. The only way I'm going to find out is by going for a drive. But it's still looking nice under here, even though I'm winter daily in the Skyline, which is not recommended. As you know, if you've been following along for a while, we wrapped it all underneath the car and undersealed it underneath the Raptor, so it's like double undersealed. And then we painted everything with the Director Rust Hammerite stuff, or the subframe, so it should be okay for winter driving really. We've still got treading on tyres. But yeah, what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to go for a test drive, see if we got any rattles. Hopefully not. We need to clean the car, look at the state of it. Winter daily in though. It's covered in bird poo and mush. Got the power steering belt. A bit more. Alternator belt, power steering belt now. Right, first, I'll tell you what, let's get some WD-40 first. And started it again in here. And didn't squeak, so hopefully it stays not squeaking. And that's another thing ticked off. Cable tied, power steering topped up, and the belt tightened up. Go WD-40. I'm going to go for a test drive in this. I want to explain about the Civic as well, why I've not done much on it. Obviously been hard day, I said that, but basically this big brake kit I get, you know, if you watched all the videos, you know I had the right emissions fitting it. Now we got the spacers on there, they all fit, but the issue was why it was vibrating so much. I thought it was something to do with the spacers or like the discs rubbing on the caliper and all this. We messed around, we used to put all spacers on, they're all fine. What it is this front left, the passenger side, the disc is actually warped. I got them second hand. They're floating discs, obviously, 2 pieces, so I didn't really realise that you could warp floating discs, but you know, the guy who sold them to me didn't know, so I've already found the replacement disc parts. You don't need to buy the actual disc on the 2 pieces, you don't need to buy the centre part, so I'm going to get some new discs. I'm obviously going to replace both, there's only one's warped, but it's the left side and it vibrates like hell when you slam your brakes on. That's why I've not really driven the Civic. And plus the Skyline, so that's why I go Civic. But it's supposed to be the winter daily / race car we're going to turn it into. But I've neglected it and it's been sat here for a few weeks. The battery's probably flat, but what I might do because it's Christmas, you know, like a couple of weeks, I ain't buying new discs for this now because I'm not going to be going on the track anytime a bit soon. And to be honest, I don't really need it at the minute. I'm using the Skyline. That all works as long as it don't vibrate like I just try to fix. So I'm going to do the discs later, but what I might do is put the stock discs and calipers back on, or just leave it and just not drive it, because it's really bad. The vibrations is annoying and they squeak like hell when you brake, so it looks like you got a broken car, but really they're racing pads which is on it. They're like Monte Carlo pure track pads, which is good for when they're warm and they when you're on the racetrack, but for daily use they're very loud. So what I'm going to do, see if I can start it. The battery might be flat. What do you reckon? I can't remember how long it's been sat since the last video we did with the seats, which I can't remember how long ago that was. It was a while back. And oh, we have lights. How new was the battery that we fitted? Straight in there, look. That's a bit rough. Bit wobbly, the gear knob, but yeah, the battery's obviously decent battery that come with it. We need fuel as well, look, he's almost empty. Might go for a little test drive in it again in a mix. So like I said, we fitted these new Type R seats. Go check the video if you haven't seen it. Got EP3 Type R seats in this bad boy now. We still got the radio in out to fit. The double dim one that I've already got. It's all in the shed. I've just been being lazy, ain't I? But yeah, see if I can drive just down the road again. Obviously the rusty discs at the minute. Yeah, it doesn't really do it too bad when they're cold. It's when they warm up. They don't squeak that as well when they're cold. It's when they're a little bit warm, they are proper loud and squeaky. So yeah, I might take the Civic to work tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, let's go for a test drive in the Skyline, see if the rattling's fixed. See if Ryan's cable tie Bosch jobs repaired it. Warm start, but open. Will the alternator belt / power steering belt, whatever, smooth as a whistle. Let's go test drive. Right, here we go. POV view. It's warmish. Don't stall it. Tell you what, I need to move the seat forward. Should be able to hear the rattle. Yeah, I can still hear it going at low speed, so. If anything, it's louder now. I've put the cable ties on there, God's sake. You know what I mean? Easy fix. I've actually made it work. Well, it's a hell of a job of repair, wasn't it? Obviously, we know what it is now. It's the prop rubbing on the handbrake cables going to the back. So I don't know how I'm going to make them fit better than they already are. I mean, I've cable tied them up, but obviously it made it worse. We'll figure it out. Let's get underneath the car. This was the problem. See this? Handbrake cables, yes, one on each side. They are hitting the prop shaft, which is working all the racket. I need to put them up there. It'd be easy if I could just screw, you know, straight up, but that's the fuel tank. So we're going to screw into the fuel tank. Glue? I don't know. Cable ties ain't working. Just that up there. That's what we need. Not down there. I don't understand why it's hitting because it's all factory. Put it on the same way as I took it off. So what's its beef? I'll figure it out and show you what I've done. I've cable tied it a different way this time and loosened the actual lines and then re-cable tie them higher so they're nowhere near the prop now. But there's a good probably inch of clearance. So I'm confident this time that we're going to clear and it's not going to make any noise. What we're going to know is by test driving. Let's do it. Right, you get off the wraps first. Here we go again. This is like a really stupid but annoying thing. You know what I mean? We're building an entire car and the biggest problem we have at the minute is that it's really vibratey. Vibratey. It's a real word. Can't hear it yet. I think we fixed it, guys. this car. The gear knob still rattles. I mean, I can never seem to find a gear knob that doesn't rattle. I think my freaking third gear knob I put on this car and it still rattles. I just need to weld the knob to the actual shifter. But yeah, we'll get some fuel for him. Go for a proper little test drive. And that's that. I think that's a job done on this car today. All the power steering's topped up, so that was really stiff. I think we got a little leak on the power steering because you can see it moist around the line that goes into the actual rack. All it is probably a copper washer. You need to change a couple of washers or even tighten it, but it's so tight underneath the car at the front. It's too much hassle to do it. It'd be alright if we could drive at the ramps with at the front, but drive the car up the ramps. But the car's too low at the front. All I can do is reverse up it. So stuff at the back sorted. But the front stuff's too much it's hassle. I'd rather get it on the ramp and just do it the easy way, you know. No messing around. So that's what I'll do for the power steering. It's fine, you just need to top up every couple of months. And once it's full, it's fine. It'll leak out a little bit over a couple of months and then top it back up again. Annoying, but it is what it is. Old Jack in our life. But yeah, other than that, I think we're pretty good. Need to clean the thing and then crack on with the Civic. But I think that is going to be us for this video. Only a little one. Like I said, I've not got much to do on this car. It's just basically just needs a tune when I get round to it. When it's not Christmas and holidays and stuff I'm going to pay for, I'll get the thing tuned. The engine's well and truly broken in. I mean, it's not like the car doesn't work. The bass tune on it at the minute is really nice to drive and good. I mean, look how smooth it is. And you can daily it. The tune's basically to see what power we can get out of the the engine's solid. It should just be, well, touch wood, you know. Touch wood, but it should just be the turbo that's the only thing holding us back. So they've got 1000cc injectors, big fuel pump, built engine, head bolts, everything we need, other than we got a hybrid on there which can probably take 500, but I think this car will be bang on at 400. I don't know what it is now because obviously it's only a base tune, but it's fast still. Obviously I can't really redline it when it's only got a bass tune. Well, you can, but it ain't recommended. Tuner told me not to, so I'll listen to it. I'll just have some fun with it while it works and doesn't rattle. But yeah, like and subscribe to the channel, guys. If you haven't done so already, let me know in the comment section if you've had any stupid problems like this.